Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Grit Boys Sports Podcast, brought to you by
Absolutely no one.
Welcome back. We are going to be predicting week 4 of the NFL and giving our bold takes on this upcoming week. Also, we'll be covering our predictions for week 5 of college football. Has a few good games. And then just an NBA preview, what we think the playoffs are going to look like, plus the play-ins of top 10 teams, East-West.
Hell yeah.
Let's go ahead. Yeah, first game. The one that's going on right now, Dolphins-Bengals. Tua just has gone down recently. It's halftime.
Yeah. Prayers up to Tua, for sure.
We made the picks beforehand. Me and Nate, we went Bengals. I'll just go ahead and say I picked them because I think that you did go Dolphins phase.
I did.
I went Bengals. I just the Jets. We said last week the Jets was a tune-up game and kind of getting the feel. Also, they can't lose in the white unis.
Oh, my dude. Can we talk about the uniform match?
This is all-time uni game. Dude,
no, this is the best uni game all time.
Dude, the aquas and then the full whites. Oh, my God.
With the white end zones? Dude, it doesn't get much better than this.
Insane.
It's like that creative uniform.
Yeah, dude. It's such a good uni combo.
I also picked the Bengals in this one. Similar to Will, because I just feel like the Bengals are going to get on track. Like, that win is showing them, like, what they can do. And they play really good at home, so I feel good about this.
Well, I chose the Dolphins because their offense, has been really well this past couple of weeks. And I think that they're really starting to catch stride. Top team in the AFC right now. But, Tua just went down. But even though Tua just went down, they're still having a pretty good game so far. So we'll see how it ends up going out.
B season.
He's a solid quarterback though. Like he's
a good backup to have.
He's not like a Ben DiNucci. Like he can win you games.
Yeah,
especially if you have good players around him. Didn't the Broncos start 5-0 last year?
Yeah,
with
Kenny Bridgewater at the home.
Took him out. That's what I'm saying.
He's definitely not bad to have.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and jump into our next game here. Vikings at Saints. And we all went Vikings across the board. And I think it's pretty simple. We have no confidence in the way Jameis Winston's playing football right now.
Oh my gosh, it's
getting hard to watch.
Is he on something?
He feels pain.
He feels
right now.
Pain everywhere.
All I can feel is pain. No, that's simply why I picked the Vikings. Kirk Cousins is probably going to play average, and they're going to win on the end of the game. Nothing more to it, really.
I just think that the Saints the Saints offense is pretty bad. The Vikings.
The thing is, they have really good weapons.
If Kirk doesn't have a bad game, then they should win it. I don't know. I don't really like this game.
I don't either. This game screams mid.
Two kind of bad.
Hey, and it's in London, though. We kind of forgot about that.
First London game of the year, baby.
Yeah.
Kicking off early. And those games are always trash.
Yeah.
Games, I always get excited because they're early morning games, but they are always so bad. Free football.
Yes, I get morning football. But then you realize
then you wake up and it's Vikings at Saints.
Yeah, my advice is you don't play anyone in fantasy because they always underperform in London.
Unfortunately, I have Justin Jefferson, so that's not an option for me. But I think Kirk Cousins is going to have another Kirk Cousins week. But it's enough to beat the Saints, dude. Like I have Jameis and that offense right now are just not doing anything. Like even their best weapon, Alvin Kamara, is just pooping.
He's been really bad this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for that.
Dalvin Cook hasn't even been that good either.
Yeah.
I know.
Kind of both struggled.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's enough for that game. Go on to the next one. We got Browns at Falcons, and we're taking the sweep. Surprise!
Game we got
we're
here.
all going Browns. I mean, Falcons may make it a tight game, but they'll sell it eventually. I mean, let's be honest.
I don't know,
even
man.
if it is a tight game.
I picked the Browns because I think they're going to win. Their running attack is not fair.
Yeah, the Falcons defense blows.
And the Falcons defense is awful. But the Falcons, they have the weapons to win the game.
They're going to play it tight. Like, you know that's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not going to be a blowout.
Could be a shootout, honestly.
Yeah.
Last game was their first time in a year and a half learning to use Kyle Pitts in a way that he actually can be used, not just use him as a blocking dummy out there. So, I mean, maybe that'll help him get a little better.
The decoy.
Yeah, I also went with the Browns in this one. But, I mean, similar to Will, I don't think this is, an easy pick. The Falcons have, weapons, and when they choose to use them, they have actually a pretty explosive offense, but they just find ways to lose games, and it's bound to happen.
Probably the worst game of the week, in my opinion.
Not the favorites. Not the pool.
Apparently not. We'll get to that.
There could be.
Let's go ahead and go to the next game. Commies at Cowboys. Woo. And how about them Cowboys? I'm riding with Cooper Rush, who is 3-0.
Let's go.
Cooper Rush.
Mark it. Book it. Book the Cowboys on this one. Book it.
Yes. If there was a Will game of the week, I would go ahead and tell you Cowboys, but there's not. So
if you're into sports betting, take the Cowboys money line. Do it.
Yeah.
Take it. Outright win than this one.
All I got to say is I'm not hating on the Cowboys. I just think the Commanders are going to have a bounce-back week, and their offense is going to be too much for the Cowboys to keep.
Did you watch Wentz last week?
Okay, he had a Wentz week, but other than that week against one of the better defenses in the NFL,
dude, he had -1 passing yards at halftime.
It was the same guy last week. I picked the Commies to upset the Eagles, and Favors was like, "That's the worst pick I've ever seen."
Because the Eagles are amazing right now, and the Cowboys
with Cooper Rush are amazing right now.
That was out a winning record,
dude. They're squeaking out wins.
Cooper Rush 2-0. He's going to be 3-0.
I like it. I love that.
Book it.
All right.
No, but seriously, I mean, Zeke is actually looking pretty good this season.
Yeah.
And other than that one drop where he laughed, CeeDee Lamb is a really good wide receiver. Their offense is always pretty solid. It's their defense that gets question marks, but I mean they've played pretty well up to this point. And Wentz is going to turn the ball over, so
yeah, that's definitely bound to happen. I also like what Noah Brown has done this year. I feel like he hasn't been talked enough. Yeah. He's been a solid receiver too, and I don't think anyone's expected that at all.
No.
This is going to be a game where you get on Twitter and everyone's giving Wentz what he deserves.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't think this game's going to be good at all.
Play Heineke.
Yeah. #play Heineke trending during this game.
Yeah.
Give me it.
Okay.
All right, let's jump into our next one here, which is another not so good matchup. Seahawks at Lions. And it seems like we're big Lions guys. Common theme in this podcast.
They're sweeping the Lions.
Hey, have we ever mentioned Dan Campbell?
Yeah, have we even mentioned that guy? Okay, but this guy I feel like is a righteous pick for all of us because the Seahawks are very, very, very bad.
So bad.
And the Lions are a good team who just sold the game last week. They were up majority of the game last week.
Are you willing to say that they'll make the wild card, Nate?
Dude, I don't. Give me 2 more weeks of how I'm seeing, and I probably will sign off on that.
Fill it out. No,
I gotta see. I gotta see how it's looking.
I mean, we've talked about it enough. The Lions have a really good offense. I saw a graphic. Pretty sure they're top 7 in almost all offensive categories.
Yeah, their offense is really good this year,
which is crazy.
And they don't even have their first round draft pick, Jameson Williams. When they get him,
which people don't.
Oh my god!
Hey, did you know he go to Alabama?
Okay,
Jameson Williams.
The guy is fast. I mean, he's gonna take that offense to an even higher level.
I love what Rob St. Brown is doing too. And he got hurt last game, and I think the X-rays came back negative, so I think he's clear to go this week. So this is going to be I think this is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Easy Lions win.
I'd say as long as like the biggest thing with the Lions right now, I just need to see their defense not fold in the second half.
Yeah, right they now, do have that little Falcons effect.
Yeah, if they can get that taken care of, which I understand they're a young team on the defensive side of the ball, but if they can get that taken care of, they're going to be winning a lot of football games.
Jeff Okudah has given up
FA.
I think 5 catches for 50 yards.
Yeah, he's been good. Season. He's been really good.
Yeah. He's arrived. FA.
I like what he's doing. FA.
Well, for our next game, we got two teams that had a bounce-back week last week. AFC rivalry game, Titans at Colts. And we're split on this one. Me and Nate taking the Colts. And all I got to say is, they're starting to look like the Colts of old, how they looked at the beginning of last season, looking pretty well. I'd say their passing offense still needs improvement. But
yeah, Favor said they have the worst passing offense ever.
I'm
sure I heard him say that.
I'm
90% sure you said that
last week.
Yeah, it's still not the greatest, but
they just besides Michael Pittman, they literally are throwing the randoms.
Yeah. This is the ground and pound game of the week.
Yeah.
It's going to be who has more rushing yards.
Who can chew more clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't hate the Titans pick, though.
No.
You can go either way with this.
They played well last week. Derrick Henry's going to start getting it going. He always starts off slow. The Colts they'll be riding high off the win from last week, but Treylon Burks looks good.
Yeah, he does. He does look really good.
You can't trust Tannehill, but if you get it to his playmakers, they're a really solid. They're a really solid team, and I think the Colts. I don't know. Matt Ryan's either going to give you like last week, 3 touchdowns, no picks, or he's going to give you 120 yards and an interception.
Yeah.
So
2 picks.
I'm hoping that it's the first couple weeks of Matt Ryan.
Yeah, I also picked the Colts in this. Just what they did last week on defense was impressive to me. As I watched the game, how they stopped the Chiefs offense like that. So I feel like if they can do the same with the Titans and maintain Henry, they will take care of this game.
Yeah. Another thing to add to that, Jonathan Taylor, he's kind of been quiet.
He has.
But I think this week we might see 2 100-yard rushers in one game.
Yeah.
Which would be interesting. The game might last 45 minutes, but
I feel like the running backs this year have been really underwhelming. I don't know if that's me or
it's been
Chubb and Saquon. Those are the only two that are
the third best, James Robinson right now. It's weird.
Yeah.
He's having a really good year.
Dude, I'm going to be honest.
No, he is.
This game might only have 20 passing attempts.
Yeah.
This
is an old school football game.
Yeah. This is the old Favors ground and pound game.
I'm here for it. Favors ground and pound game. Let's go ahead to the next game. That was awful. Bears at Giants. The Bears. Riding with the Bears.
I think Will's picked the Bears every week.
Every week. I picked them over the Packers.
Yeah, you did.
I honestly don't know why I'm picking them this week.
Down.
I just really didn't like the way Danny Dimes played last week, to be honest. He looks awful. Justin Fields looks bad, but he looks awful.
Okay, but he also got sacked 8 times.
Yeah, I don't know how much is that blame on him. His O-line is literally
they have Andrew Thomas. They have Andrew Thomas, Evan Neal, and then just poop in the middle.
Just throwing this out there. Would you rather have Fields or Daniel Dimes?
I'd take Fields.
I'd take Fields.
I just feel like you can't blame Fields because I feel like he doesn't get as much opportunities. Jones throws the ball. Yeah. Jones throws the ball a good amount. You can't say he's getting held back. I feel like we can still make that argument for Fields. He's not getting enough throwing attempts.
Khalil Herbert. I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't think Montgomery's
his only weapons are
going. No, he's not.
Yeah, he's not. I don't think he is. So the Bears win maybe 12-2. Probably the game's gonna look like.
I'm also riding with Will in this one. I'm going the Bears. and this probably is gonna backfire on me very much. But I didn't like what I saw from the Giants. But then again, the Bears are just really bad, like just awful. So I mean, this one is not a confident pick, but I don't know. I feel like Justin Fields is gonna like have a bounce back a little bit. He sees more like attempts. You got to trust him more. You got to go all in.
Well, I'm the Lone Ranger here. I'm riding with Brian Dayballs and Saquon, and I think they're going to go into the Bears Stadium and just rip them apart.
They're playing at the Giants, buddy. They're not even playing at the Bears.
What do you mean by rip them apart?
Oh, sorry.
I want to hear score prediction.
They're playing. They're playing home. What do you mean going to the Bears?
I'm sorry. I read it the wrong way.
Oh.
Score prediction?
No, I want a score prediction in this game.
Bears 10, Giants 28.
I'll throw in a score prediction. I'm going to go 2017 Bears win. Khalil Herbert, 2 rushing touchdowns.
I'm saying Justin Fields has less than 15 passing attempts.
Yeah, that's probably a good take. Honestly,
and Saquon has over 20 rushing attempts.
I don't hate that take.
I like that. Honestly, the Giants probably win if they get to Saquon the ball 20 times.
Dude, he's
Saquon
insane.
being back is great for the NFL.
Yes.
Like, you can't tell me he's not
so
one of those fun
exciting.
players
He's
to watch.
so exciting to watch.
Dude, he is like the perfect balance back. He
is.
He can truck through anyone, but also he has like moves out of this world.
Yeah, him being back is like great for the NFL.
It's insane.
Oh.
Well, on to the next game. Book it. Take this pick. We got Jaguars at Eagles. Favorites game of the week. We're taking the Eagles, baby. The Eagles. I mean, how can you deviate away from the Eagles right now? They are the hottest team in football. The Bills went down last week. It's the Eagles' time to shine. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. That defense is playing well. They're going all the way. Let's book it.
All right, I'm also gonna pick the Eagles on this one. I'm not gonna go all in like Favors did. He did it all, but I do like what the Eagles are doing, and them being the hottest team in football is not a bad take. Like, they have looked unstoppable through 3 weeks, and so with that, and I hate the Jaguars just because what happened last week. So I'm definitely just not gonna pick those fuckers. So I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
I picked the Jags. Yeah, it's not okay. Listen, the Jags. Trevor Lawrence. We said it on the last episode. Trevor Lawrence looks good. Finally, last year he kind of at the bottom end of quarterbacks in the league. He's looking good, and they just like donkey womped the Chargers. It was bad. It was a womping. The Eagles. I mean,
you're not a big Eagles guy.
Commanders.
I don't know. No, they're
not a big Eagles guy.
I'll go ahead and agree with you on the fact they're the hottest team in football. I don't know. I mean, a team is bound to slip up, and I think the Jags. I mean, coming off that win, they're gonna go in there, get the ball to, I guess, Christian Kirk. I mean, honestly. Their defense is what has made them.
Their defense has been impressive,
and it's just young. Like, they're young and they're fast. So I got the Jags. I think this is the game of the week, though.
I do like the game of the week pick.
This could be a really good game. So
yeah, I do like that. We go from the game of the week to the poop fest of the week. We got this one as the Favors poop game of the week. Jets at Steelers. Let's just hope that Kenny Pickett plays so we get something to watch for on the Steelers side of the offense. Other than that, though, Zach Wilson's back.
He's playing.
That might be fun to watch.
I do like that. 90-yard heaves every play.
Yeah.
I do. This game might be really bad because, like, both of these offenses are just, like, stalemates. Who can punt the ball faster is what we're going to be looking for here. But I did pick the Steelers because I feel their defense is a lot better, and like I do not like the Jets this year.
Okay, I'm Lone Ranger here. I'm going with the Jets more time. we'll see if they can bring me back. But I think with Zach Wilson coming back, the offense is going to feel rejuvenated, revived, and I think against a poop Steelers offense, the Jets defense can do enough to hold them under enough points for the Jets to score more. Basic football.
That's how you win a football game.
Yeah, nice football. There you go. John Madden.
Favors, you deserve jail for picking the Jets like 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, dude.
It's getting ridiculous. I'm obviously Steelers, rolling with them. I think, if there was a time to make a change pre-game, this was the week. They're coming off a long week.
Yeah.
From Thursday night. And they're not making the change. They're sticking with Mitch. I'll be interested to see another week of receivers running to the sideline and no one in the middle of the field. And it's just a matter of, can the Steelers hold the Jets under 17 points? Because if the Steelers can put up more than 14, they can win the game.
Yeah, they probably will win this game then.
But they might have 18 off 6 field goals. So
yeah,
because their offense is that they have the least amount of. I read this stat today. It was they have like 25 total yards after catch as a team.
That is so
dead last in the NFL by a mile.
That's so bad.
So we'll see how the offense looks. I think it's going to be the same thing I've watched for 2 years now. But
bench Mitch, get him out.
Yeah, I'm not going to say bench Mitch. If there's reason to in the game, bench him.
Yeah.
So,
if he doesn't play good this week, though, if they lose to the Jets, you have to you can't start him, dude. Like they need to make a change.
Yeah, get something. But let's get past that game. This is also, I think this was one of the candidates for game of the week. Bills at Ravens, and oddly enough, we all picked the Bills.
Yeah, to be fair though, I think we can all see the Ravens winning this game.
Oh yeah, no,
for sure.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised when y'all didn't. I mean, I'm not surprised Favors didn't pick them. He thinks Lamar's a running back. Even though he leads the league in total touchdowns.
Yeah, bad take.
It's awful. I'm going Bills. I mean, they're the best team in football. I think they kind of got it. They got stolen. The game got stolen from them last week. You got to get a spike off with that much time and run out of bounds. So I think they're still the best team in football. They still have the best offense in football. So I'm interested to see, this could be, they're going to tear apart the Ravens secondary, I think.
Yeah.
It's a matter of can the Ravens control time of possession, and how does Lamar do? Because it seems like every week it's like the Lamar show for the Ravens. So
facts. I also went Bills, sweep across the board, and for the same reasons. But I just like how the Bills lost last game. I think is going to have a sour taste in their mouth because this is a team who already has something major to play for off last year. And they know what it takes to be one of those top teams. And this is going to be one of those games where everyone circles and thinks it's going to be a test. But I think the Bills are able to show everyone what's up and how their offense is so explosive. I think Diggs going to have a really big day. He has won every game, but this one especially, I don't think anyone on the Ravens can mess with him. And then the Ravens side, I mean, I love what Lamar's doing. Don't get me wrong, he's having a big year, but I don't know. I feel like the Bills can contain him enough to get this done.
Yeah, if the Ravens have any chance at this game, it's going to be winning 49-45. The Bills are going to torch their secondary. It's just going to have to be the Ravens being able to have a good enough offense to out-offense the Bills because they just do not have the defense to stay with them.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's go to our next game, which kind of pains me. Chargers at Texans. And before
don't be surprised.
No, dude, before I even say anything, if the Chargers lose this game, I'm officially out. I'm so out of the fan. It's not even funny. There is no.
Will you sign your fan resignation if you lose to the Texans?
Absolutely not. I'm not going to lose fanship of them, but I'm going to be so like tuned out and not like I'm going to be so unhappy. There is no reason that we should lose to the Texans. I don't care if Easton Sticks at quarterback. I don't care if Justin Herbert with 5 ribs at quarterback. The Texans are god awful.
5 ribs.
There is no reason the Chargers should lose this game. I'm thinking Chargers, in case that wasn't obvious.
Mills, Moss.
No,
I'm just joking. Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers. Yeah, I think they have a bounce back week this week. Even if Herbert's hurt, just give the ball to Austin Eckler. Like, let him be him.
Or just get him touches.
Just they need to get back to the Chargers of old. Yeah.
Just give him the ball.
It's been bad. He's gotten the ball maybe like
no, it's awful.
I think
Joshua Kelly has. I think Joshua Kelly has like just as much carries as he does, which is like a shame.
That's a shame. I'm going Chargers. All 3 of us. The Texans suck, dude. They're awful. And even though the Chargers got killed by the Jags last week, they should win. There's no reason they shouldn't win. If they lose, there's trouble and
there's major questions.
Trouble in LA. How would you feel about Staley if they lose this game, Nate?
Depends the fashion they lose. I'm not blaming Staley at all for last week. I just feel like it was unfortunate, like injuries and circumstances. Yeah. So like it just depends. I'm not really gonna blame him until I see a reason to. Like he's been a good head coach so far. The only person I am blaming this coaching is Joe Lombardi. Like he's like this year he's just not using Austin Eckler, and it makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I just get wild up.
Well, for our next game, we have Cardinals at Panthers, and Nate, I have no idea what in the world
I don't blame you for the pick, Nate. I don't.
But let's go, baby.
Let me just go ahead and say something. The Cardinals, they have been shaky.
Yeah.
But the Panthers, oh my God, has it been hard to watch. Matt Rule is such a bad NFL coach. Like it hurts me to watch it. It hurts me to watch a team of his play. God. And then they aren't even using McCaffrey to the full extent. Like usually he'd be putting up all the numbers and stuff, but no, they just want to casually hand it off to him, not use him in the passing game as much. But I think the Cardinals are going to win this one. They're just the better of the two. Yeah. That's it.
I'm also rolling with the Cardinals. Would they have 12 points last week? It was really bad.
Yeah, it was like 9, I think. Or something.
Yeah, it was gross. They lost to the Rams, but I don't know. They the Panthers are gonna be the most inconsistent team along with the Cardinals, so it's literally just gonna be who's on today.
Is it double XP
I don't
weekend?
know. I think
that's
double XP weekend. Cardinal. I don't know. Kyler Murray might not even play. I've always liked Baker. I liked him when he was at Oklahoma. I think Kyler's the better quarterback, though. And when you get into a game where it looks like kind of they're equal in what both teams have, I will say the Panthers do have, I think, better weapons with CMC, Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore. But the Cardinals are just, if they can't get this, I'm going to question the Cardinals' legitimacy if they can't win this game.
For sure.
And definitely Kingsbury might, Kingsbury could be on the hot seat.
Yeah. As much as we shit on Matt Rule, Cliff Kingsbury is not much better.
No.
So that's the only reason why I'm feeling like the coaching won't even matter in this game because Cliff Kingsbury doesn't even know what he's doing half the time.
Yeah, dude,
he's just out there to coach the offense.
He doesn't know what a defense is.
He doesn't at all.
If I put a play chart in front of him and said label off what all these defenders do, I don't think he could label but about 3.
Yeah, so
I think only knows offense.
I'm riding with the Panthers in this one. I just feel like this is a game where Baker shows glimpses of why they traded for him, And this is one of those games because, like, the Panthers are hard to watch, believe me. Like, it pains me to watch them play football. But I just feel like they have to have a game where they dominate, and I feel like this is one of those weeks where we're going to see a good side of Baker. So I'm riding with the Panthers. Call me crazy.
I hope so. I hope Baker bounces back.
So do I.
Let's go ahead, go to the next game. Another sweep. Patriots in Lambeau. I'm rolling with the Packers. I don't ever like picking the Packers, but how can you not? This Patriots team with no Mac Jones might be the worst team in football.
Dude, this favors. If the Packers lose this game, I legitimately think the Packers will be like 100% they're garbage if they lose this game.
If the Packers lose this game, I may be burning every piece of memorabilia I own.
This Patriots team is not good at all, and they don't have their starting quarterback.
Well,
this is going to be awful.
Here's the thing. I'm calling a whomping. This is going to be a whomping. Packers by at least 20.
I don't know if Belichick can get whomped more than once in a season, and I don't think it's going to be this game.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's too good of a coach.
Packers' offense isn't that good either, so
I just think
I just have a feeling.
I guess we all pick Packers
here.
Be
a few defensive touchdowns.
Pretty self-explanatory. I mean, this Patriots team is not looking good. Mac Jones is certainly not playing this game. And the Packers, as much as it pains me,
who's there? Is it Bailey? Is it Zappy?
No, it's Hoyer.
It's Hoyer.
That's awful.
He's actually having.
If it was Zappy, I would maybe consider a pick. I wouldn't do it, but I would maybe open my mind up to it. Dude, Brian Hoyer is just so mid.
He's having to actually earn his paycheck this year.
Yeah, that's wow, favors.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, dude, all he does is sit on the bench usually.
Can we just talk about that Tyreek Hill catch?
Yeah. That's pretty sick.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Like juggling it. Oh my god.
Dude, I don't know why they've been scared to put Apple on him. They keep putting Awuzie.
Yeah, because they know if they put Apple on him, he's going to legit, torch him.
Yeah, he's coming after him.
Yeah, he wants Apple.
Let's jump into our next game here, which might be a really bad game to watch. Broncos at Raiders. I'm going with the Raiders in this one for the simple fact that the Broncos' offense is unwatchable. And the Raiders are due for a win, dude. This is not a bad Raiders team. They have to win some games. And this is one of those games where, they just have to win this. I'm going Raiders.
I'm running off your coattails. I got the Raiders. Basically what Nate said, the Broncos' offense is terrible. The Raiders have too good of an offense to go 0-4 to start the season.
Sure.
They're bound. I mean, they're freaking bound to win the game.
Yeah, this is not an 0-4 team.
There's no way that they. And I mean, I can see the Broncos winning this game. It's just the simple fact that if the Raiders start off 0-4, they might have dug themselves too far of a hole to climb back out of for the rest of the season. So I think they finally get it up.
Base, talk about your pick, buddy.
I deviate from the group here, but it was a tough choice for me. Look, the Broncos' offense is very hard to watch. It is one of the worst things in football. Is it
worse than the Steelers?
No,
nothing is worse than the Steelers.
I think it's so bad because we had high expectations for it.
Yeah. Nobody expected the Steelers' offense to produce anything, and they've met expectations.
You're big,
but. My thing is okay, look, the Broncos have found a way to win the past 2 weeks. Their defense is pretty solid, I'd say. I just think they find another way to win somehow by only scoring minimal amount of points on offense, kicking 3 field goals.
15 points.
I mean, dear God, dude. It's a game you don't want to watch, but they still could possibly win.
Did anyone just see Tyreek Hill in the backfield right there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, is that running back?
Usage.
Going for the Deebo Samuel usage rate.
Next game.
Next game we got pretty good game, I'd say. Chiefs at Bucks. And we all kind of took the Chiefs here. A little sweep.
Okay, hold on. something I think we failed to realize is that they're going to be playing and it's in Tampa Bay and it's going to be raining like hell.
No, it's not. It's gone now.
Dude, have you looked at the news?
Yeah, the hurricane.
It's not just gone.
Favors is Mother Nature himself.
Okay.
Favors, it's not just gone, buddy.
I'll go look at it right now.
I honestly, I don't think it matters that it's raining. I don't know which weapons are.
Way.
I don't know which weapons are back for the Bucks.
I think Evans is playing. Yeah, Evans
playing.
Suspension.
He could have, if he's the only one back, he could go for 100 yards this game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Monday, there's no chance of rain in Tampa. I think they're fine.
Brady used to could be able to do it with no weapons, but I just think now he needs those weapons. And even if he has Mike Evans, like the offense honestly looks like bad, and not because of Brady, because of the scheme. They're playing really conservative football right now, and you can't win. You can't beat the Chiefs with conservative football. So, going Chiefs.
I also am picking the Chiefs in this one. I just think the Chiefs don't lose back-to-back weeks. Like I just can't see a world in which they do that. And I don't know. The Bucs the wins they've had have been all like question marks to me. I don't think they've had a clear game where they've looked like who everyone thinks they're going to be. So for that simple fact, I'm going Chiefs as well.
Yeah, I mean, Chiefs. They're after losing last week, they're going to be well prepared this week. I think they just come in there, take care of business. Mahomes is Mahomes. Brady I don't think he's where he was last year, and not having the weapons he had last year right now, it's really hurting him. So, Chiefs.
Yeah, so sweep there. Last game, Rams at 49ers. Monday Night Football. And I'll start off. I'm going Rams, come fresh off a win. The 49ers have Jimmy G at quarterback. And yeah, so I'm going to go Rams. He's a winner, though. I'll stand on that.
He does win games. All right, I think I'm the Lone Ranger in this pick. I went 49ers in this one, which, I mean, I know it looks bad because Jimmy G is the quarterback for the Niners, but he, like Will said, he wins football games. I don't think he's going to do a lot to win this game, but this is still a good 49ers team, in my opinion. And
200 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick.
Yeah, like that. It will be some simple stat line to that, but there will be a couple plays where Deebo Samuel goes off and gets. I think he'll have like 2 touchdowns or something. I feel a good 49ers pick here.
Here we go.
I'm going to take the Rams. I'm just going to stick with them. They've been doing well the past couple of weeks. Defending Super Bowl champs.
Almost lost to the Falcons.
And the 49ers have Jimmy G. Matt Stafford, Jimmy G. Matt Stafford. I'll take him.
Yeah. You're going quarterback matchups.
All right, so that's it for week 3 of the NFL. Now let's all give our bold prediction of the week. Who wants to start us off here?
I'll go ahead. No, I'll go ahead, Favors.
Okay.
I'm coming in with probably the hottest of the takes. I think that the Steelers this week score more than 28 points.
Bro.
Get out of here, dude.
No way. The
How about
3 touchdowns.
Dude.
Hashtag here we go.
No. There is no way that's happening.
That's blasphemy take, dude.
Even if it takes an overtime.
Yeah. Oh I mean, it might happen just because the Jets are that bad. All right, FaZe, what you got for your bold prediction?
Can't be conservative on
mine is also about the Steelers, but definitely not as bold as that. My take is by week 7, Kenny Pickett will be the starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Week 7?
Week 7.
I don't think it's a bad take.
Specific. Hold on, let me search up. Who do they play week 7?
Miami.
If they lose this week, I think you can start next week, dude.
I think they lose the next 3 games and finally pull them. They play Jets.
No, dude, I'm not gonna lie. The Steelers
Jets,
have one
Buffalo,
of the toughest.
Bucks.
They play Bills,
Miami,
Bucks, Dolphins,
Eagles.
and Eagles. 4 games.
Dude,
that 4-game stretch of Bills, Bucks, Dolphins, Eagles is probably the toughest in the entire.
Yeah, they do have a tough schedule this year.
I think they win 3 of those games though.
Bro, what are we doing?
My God.
What are we doing? All right, my bold take is going to be Panthers related. I'm going to go Baker throws for 4 touchdowns and over
400 yards.
Over 300 yards.
That's like, I mean,
dude,
offensive showing from
I
Baker.
really feel good about Baker this week.
It's like offense player of the week stats.
I like it.
I'm liking what he's going to do against the Cardinals. I don't like the Cardinals.
All
right. Well, that's the end of the NFL segment and some of our bold takes for the week. We're going to go really fast through these college footballs so we can get to NBA. We're all picking Georgia at Missouri. Bama at Arkansas. This is probably the game of the week.
Close to it, yeah.
I think it is. Arkansas lost. They should have won the football game.
They should have.
He slides it 6 inches to the left and they win that game. So, roll damn. I'm going with the Tide.
Yeah, I'm taking roll Tide here too.
Let the Bama fans speak.
Bama's Bama.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna make a hot take here. I'm gonna go Arkansas.
Oh,
wow. For the simple fact, I don't like how Bama plays on the road. For the sample that
awful.
we had, dude, the way they played at Texas, if they play like they did at Texas, they're not winning this game. I promise you, they're not winning this game.
No.
So I'm gonna go Razorbacks.
Okay, Nate. All right, Nate. That's bad. All right, let's get on. Rutgers at Ohio State. Michigan at Iowa. Michigan. NC State at number 5 Clemson. Number 10 NC State at number 5 Clemson. This could be. I don't know. I think the Alabama game's gonna be really good, but
yeah, so do I.
I'm not gonna lie. This could decide who wins the ACC.
Yeah,
it could be.
I'm going Clemson. I think this is kind of a statement game for them. They prove that they're still Clemson and they're still the kings of the ACC. So, I think it's going to be a really good game, though. I'm excited to watch it. So,
I'm also going to go Clemson in this one. I just feel like they play different at home, and I mean they're not. I don't think they're as good as people think. Like I think that's fairly certain, but I don't know. There's something about the atmosphere of college game day is going to be there. I feel like Clemson's going to live up to the hype.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Clemson. I just think they. I mean,
yeah.
They do enough on offense to manage the game and let the defense just handle their business. But, like, if they brought in their backup freshman, I would feel so much more confident about this pick because the offense with him is so much better without DJ.
I don't think you realize, Favors, that, like, you can't just throw a freshman and be like, all right, they're, like, they're a playoff team now.
Yeah. Okay. I understand that, but dude, have you seen the freshman play? Klubnik looks so much better. It looks like the offensive.
He looked good in that. He looked good against a Georgia Tech late in the game.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't know. How
you can't compare that to what DJ has been doing in the start of the games, and he's winning them games this season. So
yeah, I mean, you can't just pull him now.
But yeah,
all right.
So sweep with Clemson.
Yeah, we got next Arizona State at USC. Arizona State is a garbage show right now. USC, not even close. Another great game we have here. Number 7 Kentucky at number 16 Ole Miss.
I'll start us off here. I'm taking the old blue blood Kentucky. I like the Wildcats here. They've been doing well, and I think they got a really good thing going with their program right now. I think they. Take it to the Rebels.
I'm gonna go Ole Miss in this one. I just feel like they're also gonna have like their atmosphere is gonna be jumping, and Kentucky's a little kind of sus. A couple weeks they almost lost at Northern Illinois last week. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Ole Miss.
Will Levis is a good quarterback, dude. I can't.
Yeah, he is.
I can't pick against them. They're comparing him to Herbert, Nate. That's what
I know. That's bad. That's really bad.
I like Kentucky though. I think they beat Ole Miss. I actually think like if they win and Bama loses, like they'll be like
top 4 or top 5.
Yeah,
for sure.
Let's keep an eye out on that. All right, then next game, another good game. This is a good week of college football.
Yeah,
number 9 Oklahoma State at number 16 Baylor. I'm riding with Oklahoma State. They're still undefeated. I like their quarterback, Spencer Sanders. They're reigning Big 12 champs. Can't pick against them. And Baylor looked awful against BYU. They've looked okay, winning a few games afterwards, but their offense just isn't very good. So,
right. Go ahead, Nick.
I'm also going to take Oklahoma State in this one. Baylor hasn't looked good at all this year, so I have no confidence in them. So I'm just going to go Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I'm just going to ride off the curtails of y'all. OSU, I'm taking them over Baylor. I just don't think Baylor has what they had last year.
Yeah.
All right. Northwestern at Penn State, Oregon State at Utah. Everyone's picking Utah. Keep an eye out, though. Oregon State. Stanford at number 13, Oregon. And what you would think would be all Oregon, Favors pick Stanford.
Favies. What you got?
I'll go ahead and tell y'all chose the wrong week for the Stanford upset. All right? Stanford, historically against Oregon, I don't know why. When Oregon is a ranked team and Stanford is unranked, they come in there and just light them up. And I think they got a shot.
Yeah. No. I'm going Oregon.
That's bad.
Okay.
That's bad.
Going Oregon.
Since they've played Georgia, they've put up 40 every week.
Yeah, which is good. Good sign for them.
If you caught a glimpse of the Washington-Stanford game last week, Tanner McKee is running for his life every play.
Their O-line's so bad.
It's awful. And so when you're doing that, it's hard to put up points. And to keep up with this Oregon team is going to be difficult. So I'm going Oregon.
All right.
Then we got a couple just quick games. Washington at UCLA, Washington. A&M at Mississippi State.
I'm going Mississippi State.
Oh, my.
Why did I know that was going to come out of your mouth, Nate?
Yeah. What? Just put me down for that. I don't have to explain myself. I'm going Mississippi State.
Oh, boy. Oh, brother.
You're just because?
Yeah, I feel it. Dude,
fair enough.
And the Washington at UCLA game, UCLA is undefeated, guys. Are we just going to skip over that?
Okay, but
they are. But dude, Washington has won some good games this year.
Yeah, and look at who UCLA only beat South Alabama because South Alabama ran the worst trick play of all time.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here.
Okay, so
then the rest
at TCU, Oklahoma, Utah State at BYU, Purdue at Minnesota. I think we all are we're all liking Minnesota now.
Yeah, for some. We thought that Michigan State was going to kill them.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I like PJ Row the boat, baby.
Wake Forest at Florida State. I'm going Florida State. I don't know why Favors picking Wake.
All right, after what Wake showed last week against Clemson, you got to go Wake, dude. They played Clemson so tight. It was such a good game. Got to go Wake.
Yeah, I'm going Florida State. I like Jordan Travis. He's having a good year.
Florida State barely beat one of the worst teams in the SEC and LSU. I'm going FSU though. They're undefeated. I think Wake played the game of their lives last week, and they still couldn't get it done. I like Hartman; he's a good quarterback, but
he is good.
I think that was kind of their shining moment this season. So going FSU, and then Tech at Pitt, Georgia Tech at Pitt. We're all going Pitt
by like 1 million.
Texas Tech at Kansas State. Favors, you about to make a bold take here? I'm going KSU.
I'm going KSU too.
I'm doing it. I'm taking the upset. The Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Oh, my God, bro.
Favors picks Texas Tech every week.
Dude, every week you pick them.
I didn't pick them last week. The 1 week I should have picked.
Yeah, the 1 week you should have picked them.
But I gotta pick them now.
So this time,
it was a sign. I gotta pick them.
All right, then our 3 select games. Michigan State at Maryland. I'm going Maryland just
I'm going Maryland too. Why are we even talking about this game? Dude, Michigan State looked so bad last week.
Yeah, I'm not even like I don't think I've watched. No, I've seen Maryland play this week. Michigan State looks so bad, like it hurts.
No, I don't even like. Dude, this is Maryland by like 3 touchdowns. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There are not many select games
Taulia.
Yeah, at Texas.
I'm going Tails.
Going West Virginia.
Wow. I'm taking Texas. I like
what JT Daniels is doing. Give me West Virginia.
And okay, Iowa State at Kansas. Why are we even talking about this? You know, who I'm
Kansas,
going with.
dude. Kansas is a good football team. You know how I feel about Kansas.
Yes, sir.
Look,
Kansas by 3 scores or plus. Give me it.
I had to make sure they were included in the pod this week, so they had a pretty good game.
They're making the playoffs.
Dude, I love Kansas. I actually I'm a big fan of them this year.
I'm taking Kansas as well.
All right,
I'm excited for this good college football.
Yeah, no, this is going to be a good week.
Yeah,
multiple ranked first ranked games. So, but let's go ahead and jump into this is a Grit Boys sports podcast, not just football.
Yeah.
So we're going to touch on the NBA. NBA starts tomorrow.
Preseason.
So we're going to go ahead and get our.
We're putting this out on Friday, so actually starts today when you're listening.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and give our let's go one by one.
Yeah, one by one. Let's start at East.
All right, let's start in the East.
1 seed, I got Bucks. What you guys got?
I have Bucks as well.
I have Bucks.
Consensus Bucks. I mean, it's hard to not pick the best player in the world.
It's up in the air, but like the Bucks, they're just going to get it done.
Yeah. I mean, they have the best player in the league.
Yeah, the best player in the league.
Go against that.
Yeah. 2 in the East. I got the Atlanta Hawks.
If this was based off who's the biggest fan, we should just put Hawks at 1. But I'm trying to be a little realistic.
Dude, the Hawks are good.
Nets at 2. They are good. But dude, look at the East this year
the East is loaded.
It's crazy. I have the Nets. If Kyrie plays more than 30 plus games, Ben Simmons said he's a lethal shooter now. So we'll
see. You saw that video of him in training. He had like a deep 3 when he was doing pickup.
He
does that every year.
If Kevin Durant and Kyrie play 70 games, I mean they should get that 2 seed. So
yeah. Favors, you pick Nets?
No, I have the Heat.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. They got pretty much everybody.
You like the Dreads?
From all that. Yeah. From what I've seen, they pretty much got everybody else coming back, and I just think they're got a good team going there.
Yeah, what is with the Jimmy Butler hair?
Yeah, how do we feel about that?
That's gross looking, dude.
No,
I think you know what made it bad is he shaved his little like mustache goatee.
Yeah, he did. He looks like a little boy with just like dread head.
Yeah, he looks like Rasta man. It's gonna. Yeah, we'll go to 3. Who's your 3, Nate?
I got Nets, so I mean I'm not that far off from y'all.
Yeah,
the Nets are gonna be very good this year.
No, they're gonna be so good. Kevin Durant, you know who I am. I got Heat. I got Heat at 3. If they can get Kyle Lowry back into he looks like a fit human being, then they should get the 3 seed. He's fat.
Yeah, Faves, who you got at 3?
I got the Celtics, defending Eastern Conference champs.
It's not bad. Ime Udoka won't be there, but I mean, we'll see how much he meant to the team.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that. That was
yeah, we'll ignore that.
We'll ignore that bit of news, but until more news comes out, because there really hasn't been like a story yet.
Kind of quiet. I can't wait for the NBA season though.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good season.
I got my league pass. I got NBA league pass this year.
Get it going.
Let's go, baby. All right, for 4, I got the Celtics. So
same. I got the Celtics.
NBA Finals.
4,
they're gonna be good.
4, I got the Hawks.
Yeah, baby. Yes.
I can't believe Ferris. Wow, Ferris. Here we go.
Yeah, Ferris. I like that pick.
I mean, they've been a solid 4-5 team pretty much past couple of years, I'd say, except for
last year. They're at 8.
Yeah. The year before that, they proved that, but then last year they kind of really didn't add anybody.
No, dude, last year,
down year.
Last year put an asterisk on it. They had COVID like 20 games in a row, and they were playing Charles Brown at starting point guard.
Cat Barber.
Yeah,
dude, it was bad. Like last year,
team
should be. I don't like it.
It was a bad.
Who we got at 4? Will?
4? I had Celtics. I had the same as you.
Oh, you did.
I mean, dude, it's hard. It's like you can't put the Celtics below 4 because of what they did last season.
Yeah,
and they just added good players. Like they didn't lose anyone.
Yeah, I just feel bad that Gallo got hurt. I was excited to see him on the Celtics.
Yeah.
5. I got the Cavs. I'm buying the hype. I liked what their roster.
Buying into it, Nate.
I'm buying into that stock.
Sipping the Kool-Aid.
I got Cavs too.
I am. I got
Cavs. Kool-Aid. You got Cavs, Faves?
I do.
I mean, Donovan Mitchell.
Only makes them better.
Their offense is going to be really good, but they're dude, Garland and Mitchell on the defensive end is probably the worst backcourt in the league.
Yeah,
defensively,
that's true. But don't forget, really Donovan Mitchell would carry the Jazz 3 seeds. Like with good teammates, he might be able to
with Gobert.
Yeah,
we started. Bad player.
Yeah, we got a 5. Will
I got the Hawks at 5? I wanted to put them higher. But the other teams are regular season warriors, so it's they're regular. They're the teams that do well in the regular season aren't necessarily obviously by the Suns. They're not the best teams in the league, but certain teams just always do good in the regular season.
Yeah, they just play good in the regular season.
Yeah, so I got Hawks at 5.
For 6, I'm going Miami Heat. I mean, they got a good roster, and I just feel like even 6 is probably too low. But I mean, there's just so many good teams.
Yeah, 6. I got the what's it called? I got the Cavs. I'm buying into a little bit of the hype. I just think they're better than some of the other teams in the East. My smidge.
I got Nets.
Nets.
Dude, Nets at 6. Ballsy.
I think the offseason debacle hurts them a little bit, and I just
their chemistry is going to be weird.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not bad. I mean,
I think first part of the season they really struggle, and that hits them at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. 7,
I got middle fingers, everybody.
Yeah.
7, I got 76ers.
Same here.
Same.
People refuse.
All around.
Here we go. Because I got PJ. PJ Tucker signed with them. That's a big addition.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a scrappy. He's a dog, man.
So Mr. Sitting corner 3-point.
It's hard. How many games did Harden and Embiid play together last year? I swear it was only it was less than 30 in the regular season.
Yeah, it wasn't a whole lot.
A full season with those two, I think they'll be actually pretty good in the playoffs this year.
And Harden took a pay cut.
Yeah, he did, which is very unselfish,
uncharacteristic of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Embiid's going to be an MVP candidate for a while. So,
yeah.
7 Sixers.
Yeah. For 8, I got the Chicago Bulls.
Same.
We all have the Bulls at 8.
You put the Bulls at 8 too?
There we go.
They're just cuties, dude. Their regular season, they look good. They have a winning season.
Play some good. They make some buzzer beaters. They make some buzzer beaters. They look good.
Flashy. Yeah, and then they get in the playoffs and they stink.
Dude, they look so bad last year.
It's awful. And did you see the reports? Lonzo can't even run right now.
No, he can't walk, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to.
What is going on?
I think he's going to miss the rest of the year. I saw. But I mean, even without him, I think he'll be all right. Levine and DeRozan, I like that duo. They're going to make the playoffs.
Don't forget about Vooch.
Facts.
Here we go.
For 9, I got the Detroit Pistons. Detroit basketball. Dude, I'm a big fan of Jaden Ivey, and him with Cade Cunningham. I think is a duo that not a lot of people are going to talk about, but it's going to be some that they make a lot of noise in the NBA. I can see them making a playing game. I'm going to go Pistons 9.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know much about basketball, but one thing I do know is the Pistons are not a playoff team.
Dude, you just wait. You would just wait.
Okay.
Fair studio. Okay.
I have the Hornets.
That's not a bad pick. I have the Raptors. Nate, about the Pistons, they're just like they're so young that like it's exciting to see what they're gonna be. But like, dude, right now, some of their like, I don't know, man. Isaiah Stewart, like, he almost killed LeBron last year. But like,
Jalen Durant, he's gonna be. I think he'll be a good center.
You think he'll be a good center?
I think he'll be right.
Like a Steven Adams.
And Bagley, he showed some flashes last year. This is a team that I just think gets scrappy and gets some wins. Scrappy. They're grit. They're a frisky team. For 10, I have the Raptors. I mean, you can't just put them out of the playoffs completely. Like
I got the same thing here.
Nick Nurse is a really good coach. He's gonna get them going.
Yeah, they got good core players. I think
Scotty Barnes coming fresh off rookie of the year.
Facts.
I got the Hornets at 10. Dude, LaMelo is so fun to watch. I'm anxious to see
how they do without Miles Bridges.
Yeah.
If he's able to return. I have no idea what's going on with him.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on with him. Same. I don't know. I think we'll see. The Hornets are just like, they're better. They're good enough to make the play-in, but they're probably not going to make the playoffs. So
yeah, similar to last year. All right, let's jump into the Western Conference. I think we all picked Warriors 1. I mean, that team is young, and that team wins games. Like, there's nothing not like about them. So let's just go number 2. I got Grizzlies.
Yep, me too.
So we're unanimous on 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm also a Grizzlies guy.
Those two teams are like, I love Ja Morant, dude. There's nothing to not like about Ja Morant.
He's a little overrated. People are talking about how he's like top 2, top 3 point guards in the league. Like, he's not better than Dame. He's not better than Steph. He's not better than those guys. Not better than Luka. But I mean, they're just one of those teams that's deep, and they're gonna be really good in the regular season. They'll be good in the playoffs again. So
3, I got the Mavs.
I got the Mavs as well.
Ooh,
I'm loving the Luka magic, dude. Luka is so unbelievably good at basketball. It's insane. There's nothing to not like about him.
Dude,
that's a little fact. I'll pick him.
Christian Wood coming off the bench.
Yeah.
JaVale McGee starting. That's ridiculous.
That's nice.
I got the Nuggets at 3. They're finally going to be healthy.
Yeah, Jamal Murray's going to be playing again.
He's going to be playing. And Michael Porter Jr. will be playing. I
like that roster a lot.
Reigning MVP. It's a good team. And I like the Mavs.
I do like that roster.
I think it's just more the Nuggets than the Mavs. The Nuggets are just going to be really good.
Because
actually makes some noise.
At 4, I got the Nuggets, so it's just vice versa. The Nuggets, I really like the Nuggets this year. This is a interchange. Like, one of these teams, both these teams are going to be good.
I got the Clippers. Kawhi coming back.
I also have the Clippers.
PG. I got them going good.
And John Wall.
John Wall's back. I think he's ready to play.
Yeah, dude, did you see those clips of him in practice?
Yeah.
He looks back to his athletic self. When Kawhi is playing, he's a top 3 player in the league.
For sure.
And PG was doing the most with what he could last year when he finally came back. Reggie Jackson
was looking like
the Bobby Shmurda clone. Yeah. I like the Clips this year. And then at 5, I have the Mavs.
I have the Clips.
So those Nuggets.
Those
three teams are like that. It's going to be those 3 teams are going to be in the mix for like best team in the West. Yeah, I think it's like unanimous.
Yeah.
For 6, I got the Timberwolves.
So do I.
I also have the Timberwolves. I don't know how teams are going to match up with Cat at the 4.
Yeah, dude, that's going to be
it's going to be so hard to score on them too. Like,
it's going to be Twin Towers just sending everything back from heaven.
Yeah, and
I hate Gilbert, dude.
Dude, I hate Gobert too,
that
but
guy. I hate
he's
that
really
guy.
good at rim protecting.
So hard to watch.
He'll average like 9 points a game, dude. Like
I can't wait till a team goes small ball and they just can't guard it.
yeah,
they're gonna get run out.
Like if they play the Grizzlies are gonna give them a run, dude.
Or the
Warriors
Warriors?
definitely go small
Yeah.
ball. The death lineup.
Yeah,
Dude.
Draymond on
Yeah,
Gobert. I can't wait for that. Kick him
They'll
in the
be
nuts. Go ahead.
They'll be scared. All right, 7. I got the Lakers.
I got Suns.
I can't see LeBron missing the playoffs again. And if he does, fraud.
LaFraud. Faves, you say you also have Lakers?
I have Suns.
You have Suns. I have Suns too, Faves.
There we go.
They're not going to be that, like 65 win team.
Yeah, CP3's aging. He's
aging.
Yeah.
And they're kind of losing. Like, I don't know if you guys saw. Like, there was beef with Jay Crowder and the entire Suns organization.
Yeah,
yeah.
DeAndre Ayton. Did you see his interview? He does not look happy to be there at all.
And what's going on with the ownership right now? It's really throwing them around.
There's a lot going on in the Phoenix organization.
Locker room issues, and I mean, I don't think Devin Booker can do it all himself. So I think they make the playoffs, but it's just going to be.
There'll be a team you don't want to play.
Yeah.
For 8, I have the Suns. So just under the Lakers. I mean, I could see these teams swapping. Like they're both going to be teams that
I have the Lakers.
Same.
Pat Bev and Russell Westbrook.
Oh my God!
I'm anxious to see how this works. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm kind of excited to watch them.
It's not going to work.
Don't say that, Nate.
Dude,
don't say that.
It's not going to be fun to watch.
Every year with the Lakers, what are they going to do? What's going to happen?
It's going to be fun to watch because I do not like the Lakers. I hate the Lakers.
Hope LeMickey just doesn't even make the play-in tournament.
Favors calling LeMickey.
9, I got the Pelicans.
I think we're all the same in 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Pelicans, Blazers.
Is that what we are?
Yep. The Pelicans, have you seen pictures of Zion?
Yeah, he looks slim. He looks like he's ready to go.
He looks jacked. Like
he's ready to go.
Dude, well, when you take all the fat off of his muscles, I mean, he already was pretty strong, and you just take the fat and ripped off of it. yeah. Lose a couple pounds.
And Brandon Ingram had a really good year last year.
Oh yeah,
so they're definitely gonna be good this year. They're gonna make at least a play-in, if not better.
Do they have CJ McCollum?
Yeah, CJ McCollum.
Yeah.
There you go, Fizz.
They're even better with that.
A little bit of basketball knowledge.
Yeah.
The Blazers, they'll have Dame back, but then again, their roster is not good. I just feel like the bottom tier of the West,
they're on.
Not as good as the bottom tier of the East.
Yeah, not even close.
I think it really is bad. Once you drop off from the Pelicans, it takes a dive.
It's like Kings, Spurs,
Thunder. Gross.
Yeah, teams that we know are just not going to win it.
But, yeah, that's a little preview of how the season's going to go. We're going to be checking in every once in a while on NBA games, NBA news, etc. But thank you for watching another episode of Grit Boys Sports Podcast, and we will see you next time.
Peace out.